rescue.
Oh! John Dramani Mahama. Oh my God, you're a frau. Sabra biem. Be fire kobo sha asase no so. If you say why ye bida. Hey! Bejiyen. Jame bejiyen. Bejiyen. Jama bejiyen. If you say John Mahama Bejiyen. Hey, Bejiyen. Jame Brana Bejiyen. Oh, ni that's Mama bro. Ah, Bejiyen na Bejiyen. Gana yes opinion. That's what you know. The son say you need a piano. Uncle now makes me a GA. And the true bush assassin. So Bejiyen. John Mahama Bejiyen. Bejiyen. Jame Bejiyen. If you say Sisi bro, na beji. Oh my God, I see wo ni that's Jame, na beji. Che, dinti ya froze sabre biem ni se. Why ye bida? Na Ghana fo hunsa no nnwuma bia wo ye brebi atwam enche bia ana ye tu fi ade so na so man na kwa hunu se na wo de nam bo hyasa se do so papa yensa de yensa yam ye fro se sambra nnwuma bia wo hyase nnwuma bia do nsa susom a wanwie.
And may the heavens rescue this land. We need a man with vision to lead. John Mahama is the man for us. Oh, Ghana needs a change. Mama, I'm sorry. Let us rise for a change. And rain on yeah. A vote for Mahama is a vote for Ghana. Ghana needs the best man. John Mahama is the man for us. Oh, Ghana needs a change. Let us rise for a change. And rain on yeah. A vote for Mahama is a vote for Ghana. Ghana needs the best man.
Where Omaya de share Memobia Jo, Memobia Kwaba, eba NDC 360. Where you made use from Kokra, NDC Amanyuku, Yashisha, Ukuda Numribia no train, Yade Bremo, a Hanya Bodeuro, Efa and the Panesha Pa, NDC Amanyuku, and the Franca 24, Yura John Dramani Mahama, a woman o my Ghana. A hasso, and then Yema Chiba Bremai, Efa Amamwo Bonia. And idi o maninya na dia hokyere ne abenedia beto o manfoso no yigini maako te sa chechede na ntie echirechire mu ema abofra kra etiase. This is the 10th edition and it is a special edition because enne mpenyufo a obehu omo on the set omo ntanye NDC mpenyufo a ohu omo from the 1st to the 9th edition. And if you are watching this special edition, you are very special. Send your money na musinim no. Jumedie, we are streaming live on social media, NDC 360 on Facebook, NDC 360 official handler Ewo X, Dodo and our friend on Twitter. We're also live on YouTube on NDC 360 official. We're also doing a simulcast on about 6 or more television networks. We are live on Onya TV. We are live on Angel TV. We are live on TVXYZ, Loud Silence TV, Kevin Taylor, Baby Awobi Amichiao. We are also live on Wezo TV. I know we are live on MBN TV and other TV networks. I will be acknowledging them in due course. And inti Jumedi and Yafiti Asie, tell a friend to tell a friend that NDC 360 is live. Midiane Samejenfi, NDC Achamehene, Mosumfo. I am the one bringing you this 10th edition of NDC 360. Abusianfo, just like the link, comment and share. And ensure say and sempane bekwechi na aboama yenyina yetimi ato aba pa. On this 10th edition, what are we talking about? And yebejebre na dwumedie bi e course won kran Kempiski. Eye kwasie de twami. Eye enhyiamu kitahudi a yewura John Dramani Mahama ene ensemtrofo e wo Ghana ediye no. Ene yede all the highlights ebebro. Na yaje yabedwafo a omo betena se abobu sa asemu yaje o madwen on it. So eye ma o my Ghana see ebenya dwumedie sa. What were the highlights for them? What were the positives? What were the negatives? Dear no mususu said NDC as the main opposition party in the country relative to our engagements with the media. And then same way wom dear President Mahama ka ye nyina no. Yebebo biatro and our guest will do justice to the issue. Here we are. Yebehwe MPP for omo outdoor omo running mate ewo Kumase. Concert bebre koso. Nsem hunu bebre sebi mpreduasa ekoso. Na ehu hia se wo Ghana ni a wo hweme no wo beti bi ne wo hu bi. Na wo so watimi akari nsem no so ehu wa so ne so. Na nam se wonim dinti no wadwen wo etimi asi agina ye pa. Na watimi ato abapa come 7 December 2024. So this is what this 10th edition is about. Short break. I'll be bringing you a few highlights from President Mahama's historic engagement with the press. I'll be going straight to my guests who are all seated in the studio. This is the NDC and you segment. NDC and you, dear China said, the NDC Amanyuku, yeah, because we are not just saying vote NDC, vote John Mahama. No, we are saying that for a reason, and it is during this segment. Any amount who saw reason or the entire was about to Obama John Mahama. What is in that vote? I will bet to John Mahama. No, for you. What do you stand to benefit? What is the policy of the NDC for you? That is what this segment is about. Now, to say the medical tribunal. Kwesi de twemi, yewura Mahama ye bibia. Ebinsi Ghana bakose muda. Yes, I no kwe. Amampenyi ahodo bebre ene nsɛmtwerɛfo aye nhyiamu a ɔmama ho kwan ama nsɛmtwerɛfo ebisa ɔmo nsɛmbisa. Media engagements enye new phenomenon. But say ebenya opposition leader a wone nsɛmtwerɛfo be nhyiamu. Na wa friend nsɛmtwerɛfo dodo a ɛwɔ nkran ene Ghana miamia bebre. Ɔde ne vision beto wɔ n'anim. Na watena konwa so ama ho kwan. Don hwere mienu ne fa 2.5 hours and over. Se bisamia semia upebia no. Ebinsi Ghana bakose muda. And wait share Yewura Mahama his commitment to transparency and accountability. And yes, I will be a question. Like I said, question we minister ni ano mame, ana MP we ni ano mame, ana is one fa lawyer, buku nanin chain, krata nanin chain. He showed total command over the issues, and dealt with the issues from archaeology to zoology, and it let you know, say. And some way be no more kind this if any policy in an rather sem. So I am in a atonsium. It's answer President Mahama from Galamsey to the economy to education, all issues or the division on it by all the questions he answered them, and we'll be getting the perspectives of our guests. But before that, President Mahama can be or say insistent but was say insistent but change is coming. Shema Mrs.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the time for change. The time for change has come. And it is not just a slogan, but a clarion call to the heart and soul of our nation. This is the time for change because of the urgent need for a transformative shift in the way we govern, the way we create jobs, the way we live, the way we provide social services, including health and education, and the way we envision the future of our dear country, Ghana.
Eti President Mahama, and I'm saying Kano, or say Emra Swa was saying Samba. We cannot afford to let generations unborn down. I was say ye two abania system because on minor essay. Now Osanso Chremu, why in tia I was say ye vote for incessant because in the last infirmo train, about Bonnie a Kufuado Bawumi and Pipia Benny, or must say or minor, and also Shrema Mrs. CI.
After almost 8 years under the deplorable leadership of the Akufo-Addo and Bawumia administration, we have seen our country sink into a serious economic abyss. The current economic mess sums up the verdict on this MPP administration. The harsh reality is that for most citizens, the piteous journey over the period has been a very bitter experience of economic and social deprivation. The unprecedented levels of poverty, unemployment, deterioration in our people's livelihoods, and social inequity have exposed the dubious strategy of hiding incompetence under sloganeering. It confirms without hesitation that the disruptive and hasty experimentation with the lives of the Ghanaian people was underpinned by a naive exuberance, arrogance, and indeed selfishness. And I'm referring to the economic challenges that have shattered the dreams of our youth and the aspirations of the vulnerable in our society. No one has been spared, not children, not adults, including the middle class and the elderly have all been hit very.
So, the President Mahama can a potoka sebunyana say, and Kofobi by a ho at the adoko slogans, ebeji to me, but nashi nukutre. Omo number omuni medjuma omuni your mind hodo but slogan nearing tea can 70 one district, one factory, one village, one town. Then so they had no clue about how they would implement these things. And this is the more reason why come 7th December I was here system. He gave hope that yenyina ye kan ye hobomu a ye betumi asesa bebia o mind so we can turn the tide. And he gave us 5 reasons why we can turn the tide. But I'll only show you 3 very quickly. Now for you back into the studios for the necessary conversation. And the producer, my videos ni nyina ntoa suname.
Fellow Ghanaians, and that's a very famous refrain, fellow Ghanaians. Notwithstanding these challenges, I'm imbued with optimism and a steadfast belief in my God Almighty and the amazing creativity of the Ghanaian people to assure you tonight that together we shall turn around this tide. We shall turn this government's destructive tide into positive and progressive waves, waves that will reverberate in every home and corner of our country and across the globe, demonstrating that Ghana has once again gotten back on track. Let me give you 5 good and solid reasons why we shall reset Ghana and turn the tide. 1 is experience. Unlike any other candidate, I have navigated Ghana through tough economic waters before. My presidency was marked by significant infrastructure development, building economic buffers for inclusive growth while ensuring macroeconomic stability. I understand the intricacies of national crisis management and possess the proven experience to reset Ghana from the economic challenges that we face today. Second point is visionary leadership for economic revival. My vision for Ghana is rooted in sustainable development. I'll focus on revitalizing our economy for job creation through industrialization, enhancing agriculture, and ensuring the efficient use of our natural resources. My administration will introduce cross-cutting innovative policies that are inclusive, growth-oriented, and capable of restoring hope back to our youth. And the third point is commitment to job creation. Recognizing that our youth are the backbone of this nation, my government will prioritize and create decent, well-paying, and sustainable jobs by fostering a conducive environment for entrepreneurship and innovation. The government and the private sector will not only tackle unemployment but also inspire a generation of change makers and problem solvers.
Also, these are some highlights from the historic media engagement. The nation builder in Puntunyumura, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and in some trouble for ye kwesida etwemi. Ose wo gidie mapa. Se mfa honi bebia o mampenya kufuado ne bawulaya asega na edru. Ghana will rise again. We shall turn the tide because he is experienced, number one. Waye bida, mpenyi se de waye bida ne friend ayeboafo. Ye de your mind is shining sa. He will hit the ground running. Na enam se waye bida nti unim bebia ye fa Ghana bitumi afa ne ntoma pa efrebiem. De to so biedu also vision. And this wade hunu kese a ebetumi a transform Ghana ma Ghana be ye krabehwe. De to so miensa o se obai ne maye to so mienu yi. De sinani so eni adwuma. Na no na Ghana for do we ye mabunu. Ememo ane mabawa enne omu ne anidaso. Ene omo wa ho kyeremu no mu di abene. Ene omo ani atutu aka won sebo omo mu di omo ye no. Di omo hwehwe no no adwuma. And he spoke at length about the 24-hour economy. Ebema adwuma buso ama obia enye biaye. So this brings us to the end of recapping the main highlights. You better question and answers in the course of the conversation. Now, key questions and answers be or the buyer no also wait to me at TB. Now, for and so NDC 360 we are making history because, like I told you, your guest for today and you're the regular guest we usually have. Medical Mwati as I said, NDC intini Ghana intini and maybe a wube here say. Yet the voices of conscience, voices of patriotism, Nipa, they are not NDC people per se. But omo kano kre, omo wa kukudru, or may do, makoma so, no mo drain your mind, no, e baby ani adi omo beba, no mo so ababe kanse mwa, ebe wow, no we timye hudie, koso ye my Ghana mu, no watu abapa. And today we are blessed to have two broadcast journalists of many years' experience. They are some of the best in the area of Nsentro and the Ubo Ejumana. And we are comrades in the struggle to rescue our country from the clutches of Amambofuya, Omajo Meya Kentanswa, Omonio Mobusiafonio Moma, Eseo. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about Kwamana Bobie and some broadcast journalist, and the host of Citizen Show on Accra FM. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about Captain Smart. My friend Ukwejo. Known him for a very long time, all the way back from Kumasi. Today, he's the host of Unuya Mache. These two experienced, patriotic, courageous broadcasters have joined me in the studio. Benny from Mama Kwaba.
Yeah.
I'm starting free Kwaba now. You watch it.
So, Sabe.
Na enyema muti say.
Ya wonkwa. Ya na obusa nkrofo say nyema muti say ya. Also me can but at least we have life. And that is the most important thing. Tia wonkwa.
Where there is life, there is hope.
There is hope.
And that's all.
There is hope.
And since I bet me aba.
Ekwa bia so ne beduro. We'll get there.
I
am very confident. I believe God. Say unyame Ghana enka baby away. Unyame be rescue Ghana. Ghana has been here before. Yeah, we have been here before. Even some of the incidents near Moye in the 60s, in the 70s. Yeah, we have been here before. Now we trust God. Say unyame rescue here in the 70s, in the tough times in the 80s, where there was drought. In Suon top, aduane ho ayedin unyame je Ghana. Obesi ahibi.
That's it. I'm a many cratete. A producer, you have a poem. As I'm not kind, or say we will get there, we'll see bisa. You're ready, so I'm not near the Bepo. Kojo, what poem to say?
I mean, I don't know where your power is.
I'm not paying on my show.
So,
no paying on my show. But and Sakra ni be fiti ase and me pese me bomb basso for edwuma so a mumienu munimunu ya no mapam for come home with them on my gun on your various shows. The question is say Say voices of conscience like you. And acquire NDC opposition kwa menya sure say oh my Ghana. And it does so nipa bebre nya sense sambeba no komo benya. So thank you for all the things you do. Now let's go straight into action. Kwesieda kwabana you were at Kimpiski. President Mahama na no disem utibi sem odi tu dwa sem bi say baaye minim say one kasa wo key highlights bi wo e be say o dey forget about me, just look at the camera na oni enim komo. What are your thoughts about the program? What are the key highlights for you? Questions and answers being and ufri say e was say Ghana for three o madwin siso
Same medase aminua akwaba yeshishia yeshishia Same
enebede
medawase ne yada ya hwefo ase and same ma meso memfa akwanya we so na membo wabaso why ade mehu se o sha ase na se yenuanom so enso esha ase se wo mo eyebi. So obviously you have done well.
Thank you.
At least what be quite be at was say political parties isu ohun kwai se wo mo ebodawro ebo mo adwuma o maye when uni bibi aka na wontimi en set up a platform. But when you so will be bigger there and why are there?
Thank you.
Yeah, CPP, PNC, other political parties no so ombet me follow suit. I've been saying this. I've never believed say a juma we ya no same ye be ye juma we ya we en century ni we me ni opinion. Me ni any idea. And now say me say media practitioners no more modern because in 2008 when we started this struggle and Yesha says he pushy that no, as a broadcaster you must have an opinion. Okoto Daily Graphica, or more editorial.
Yeah.
And the other na obi some microphone now. Also, there was some microphone or teach no only opinion. Then you know, we suffered for it, but we kept on pushing. And today, the last time I heard my senior brother Sefa Kan say he's only neutral, and I was good.
Yes.
At least now we are appreciating the reality that there is no media practitioner or you're neutral, but you should be fair
and impartial.
Yes, and impartial. You should be fair. But the issue about me neutral there, then meaning you're a thief. You are trying to hide something. And this platform, no, and you're for NDC, and you're for Ghana. You're saying same, you can't say they say watonsa the afraid. But some straight to the point. I'm saying no question that me ba program ni bi. But before that, no mame mo standugbe any ni team abaso. I'm say omo ne manage platform no ehye ne ade. The reason why you ba me team say me boss stand abaso no, you may have your own difficulties. But you see when obi ewo expertise, well, please give it to him. I mean, unless you say what time. And me share Kumasi MPP or more platform so. Na me raho.
Abobiara na wesa. O person di Benin compare New York.
Ah well. Oh. Na me raho because me busa me say oh why na a manage a year platform no ne Professor Mathew Opoku mu yi na kire ye ba bi. You can see there was order on the platform, the beard the Danakwem, and not to spite a MPP. No, I think Stan and his team deserved commendations. They have done well, and the program I'm organizing or Kempiski on top. But let me quickly run through Enyema Baku Mienubi. You see, and then Kojo Uba Buame and Ghana from Buame. I think the last time the MPP government shared the press, a year 23rd December 2019. Yeah, 2019. After 2019, the sitting president, the vice president, they have decided to avoid the media. So 2019, 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24, almost 5 years now. Almost share media da. As to why, I can't tell. But I strongly believe that they are running away from their own shadows. Yes, and same be what media no be busa or they don't want the media to ask them because on me yano. And the Abraham may say the opposition leader, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, as one in Central Fushia. In fact, the first year about me to say, oh, on the end this in Central Fuana. You never me to because I mean, who opposition leader will be availing on media houses that come and ask me questions. I mean, my availing me. And you see, there is something about JM, and I think it's a Ghana for be studying here. JM believes in accountability.
That's bad.
He believes in accountability. You can never roll with JM. Then you don't believe in accountability. And as you see, accountability, you know, the pillar, one of the pillars of the PNDC, NDC, probity and accountability. And from his experience from the papa, the late Atamels, then I see that drive, that there is something he has learned over the years from the founder, the late Rollins, to his boss, the late Professor Mills, and today, or XBT. Those traits. It means on media for no but then me picking nema bakum and I'll ask this question. When is Dr. Bawumia going to meet the press? When? And I know me say almost when is Dr. Bawumia going to meet the press? Me say omuka John Mahama Mrana.
Captain Smart.
Question. Hey, you should come. You see, sometimes if you know, Kojo, so me na mabu o my papa say ankame. One come. Say the best bu o me. Ankame yamro so no Kojo. You know, sometimes so unim say we cleaner. Go to the market. The market square. Offense so for support. Kobadwam ne kodware. Ni nyina yanhwe. Said your who esiatiafa.
Especially when you say you have done better.
Enti mete say oh Joma me dwane debate from Bawumia. Before I could go to my social media handle to put out something, then I saw our sister Joyce Mukhtar Bawa, and she was very emphatic that John Mahama ne Bawumia ni any debate be and I support her. Do you know why? I think se Bawumia will be bigger. Dear John Mahama no onye bi na omra bedwam meet the press. Avail yourself. Let them ask you questions
on behalf of the people.
On behalf of the people. Economy no running and say, see the no de no share sales by in Sawemu anasa krikri anasa hefa. Then we gane kino way when area kino. Then you need to explain to us. Especially when we are a certain vice president and you are still the head of economic management team and the country is struggling economically. Now we are in an economic mess. We are not in crisis, we are in mess. When we are in crisis, which is BB Yanin Daso and Ababe Boye Patebri, a mess and mess will be a creating mess. So they have created a mess.
Anything I would run no.
That is why it's running away.
My friend say we now the proper kwemu. Yeah. And ka ba don sem no mosu ko ba so bodue mu ansa na me nko kwadwo ho. Kwadwo also mame wo preliminary overview of what happened at Kimpiski.
I mean that was na me da won hwe nyina ase. We are live on Onia Angel, Loud Silence and a few other social media handles. And Central Juma ye Juma bia se unia kukudru na unim nyansa jaye. Nti obi a oye bi say ene won a wo pa bemu no wonni akokudura na wonnim nyansa jaye emra me sha ase se me se mempene se me gina mfimfin ti NDC ni ba no abekasa no ko na MPP ni ba no abekasa no ko me se menti ase me meka madwen nti se opa ne wati me umpa kotie di oye neutral no na neutral nso kanea we ye wiring na neutral ejanim nti bi nya hwe
wakasem
yeah eti obi oye nsentro dwuma bi oye neutral bi oye kromfo all neutral broadcasters and journalists in this world are thieves. Yes, they are thieves. So they always want to remain unattached. So they don't go to the truth, neither would they want to go with the lies. They say they want to be in the middle. So the liars will bring money, the truthful people will bring money. They stay in the middle and take money. Chop. No you want sakura. That's it. And on my be a wasa si swa akone nimbia no a central for. And everybody knows I'm not an NDC person. And that's a fact. Nami MPP ni kronunti mejai
medase
me CPP ni say. Okay. Say wo hwe o man baby akodru na a yen central for ya say kru. Ghana baby ye do say no. A yen central for yen yama man jija abedru ha.
Why do you say so?
One, we saw Rollins. Not media space ni yakitu ebi. Even that free press as a newspaper. So Rollins mujina ho. Ma papa na no ho hyehina du ba bi kura yete say umkuhwie ne ma bi kura egu omo office. Then it got to J. Kufuor, Alhaji Bature and Kwesi Pratt. Ukai Kumase, ye kofa demonstration by ye fie journalist in the by kakra bi yesonibo. Time a bedru Kufuor exit power. Na Professor John Evans Fifi Adamiel say ba no. Na media houses and adults. E hono so da yenya sycophants. Eba industry dem. A one dream nyina ne say aban owo power no e ho no owo because e ho obenya car ye be sisi ne yere car ye be han dan ama no ye be man adwuma ye be man contract. So instead of broadcasters concentrating on the job to save a nation, they were concentrating on political parties to save their pockets. Na fe de be twa fruma no kra ye fi eye 2009 eba no. Na that time na me MPP ni. Na ye MPP presenters. It's a fact. We saw nothing good about the NDC. Oh yeah, no, I mean nobody saw anything good about the NDC. We were always Kufuor until Professor Mills bufu baako out to car quarterma. And that's expose bi. And he na set it back. Who say no? Yeah, yap him. But then penny phone that time they did him no security one uncle. And the corruption a way industry mu chief anoche. Anoche. And no na epra yenya besin say president a friend central phone shemu a either say ye tro question amount. And I say what one just a question ni bi no yemfrew. John at invitation eba say Ocean Central for. Na me wo oboase. Me say kwan bia ye fa so ye beba bedru no, ye beba bedru. And indeed, nyame ye yadom, ye tumirika kakra ba de timi bedru ye.
I mean sure.
Me do ho no. Na me pese me observe ntina me nenam. Me pese me hwe won wa wo ho no bi anim. Because yenim one way MPP journalist. Yenim. And yenim one way NDC journalist. Yenim. Yenim ye. And a yen so ya boy adua too free. Wo ye Kufuor e be kan adwene akire wo. Wo ye Akufo-Addo e be kan adwene akire wo. Wo ye John Mahama e be kan adwene akire wo. Ye nso ye wo. Ti me hwe mu na so and na ha be de.
Okay, mu hu obia.
No me hu obia groups ni na no bia wo. Na me say, "Oh, really?" And John allowed everybody into this space to do what? Come and ask him questions. Okay. What the man is so no we here no. What the man no we here no. What the man no we here no. What the man. Na madwe here me say table no te ho no. Bibi shall say now. I say, oh yeah, you know. But the fact still remains that his understanding, knowledge, the free flow with the media no, is unprecedented in the history of this country. That one is a fact. Everybody is aware. So, we J. Kufuor or started People's Assembly, Anna or or started, is it Meet the Press or something?
Yeah, Meet the Press.
Sansode is a drop for buyer in the Fourth Republic. The records are there. The only president that were engaging media more, John Mahama. That one is a fact. You can't run away from it. The only person will be able to answer the question. And one beautiful thing, like Barack Obama, who will send a question, you know, be young or bolding.
Oh, you observe that?
Yes. Who will send a question, we are or bolding. Some person about bold with dinya or mal pronoun. And or mal bibia, ye to me who say, oh, or you're attached to you. Until you had to be send a question, you know, or be answer no, or bonidin yatiti.
Airport,
that's right.
Fees be bringing taxes.
Yeah, sure. If we are now, maybe we say a question, no. Only pass your friend Captain Smart, but our friend Minia, because only some years more Unia FM and Unia TV. And what you know, I was looking at his composure and his demeanor, and not there. I think I said John, the deep president, we are or to school, now or chair young politicians how to compose yourself before tigers. How to compose yourself. He's so composed.
Wow.
And me de mani netiasem na me de maso hwe nipa. Nti o ansa na me de mani etie no. Na me de maso hwe no. And some of the people ebi anka ye me smartness and nipa no be bisa me question na. Anka ebi a me answer. But he will find a very beautiful way to answer you. The answers were on point. Some of the questions were not clear. And the message you are central for the brofo enya by force. What the brofo could be a question now won't mean we send you a jai. Kandagman kafrafra. John Mahama te srim kasa or te tree. Now won't mean ye and near.
Now could you let me find out what do you think about the Akwadwo king about the almost central for Bishé. He was answering the question, said that Baina
Ebiana Uyin running mate.
Says away.
Fortunately, Uyin and Ra. And the young fan says, Napo Sefi. And a few Western region because now they are planning so Ombesa on Velibium. Ombesa outdoor review.
Could you at least tell me no occur round some? Now or Quenya say Udru Amantama. There are media practitioners there. I strongly believe.
You see, media.
Why do you think, sir, for about 4 years, Nkrofui Kufuor-Addo, Bawumia, who media for no they don't want to meet.
COVID and Russia, Ukraine.
That's a COVID.
COVID and Russia, Ukraine.
That's how ridiculous it is.
Ghana and Central for Yenia started. Unlike before now. Se pa me sure so offense Central for 10 now. Now your question say show mun say monje. Emu 9 NJ.
No, but could you see
and
could you memrem kakra I think say na environment near too hostile emamo.
Dabi enya hostile.
Yeah, but I have stayed in Kumasi. I have worked with LOFM. I was with you in Kumasi. This Bobia NDC started from Kumasi, which you are aware. it got to a time, even you and myself, issues.
We had issues.
Yeah, we had issues because Bobby and this. But me, I was not afraid of the environment.
Yeah.
Because now I have it on the back of my mind. Say the worst issue basically in my life until you push me out from the ship.
But don't freeze any bimusro.
Yeah,
that time now is slow kakra. But let me finish on John's encounter with the media. And Oshe Sesena, he's becoming too intimidating, and I think he should slow down.
Why?
John.
I don't know what you're intimidating.
No, I mean, in politics, in politics, you allow maturity and experience to express thoughts. And then you allow young men with knowledge to execute. Now, the experience and the maturity of John Mahama expressing thoughts are deadly. Uben will be proud. No. I mean, it's a fact. John is behaving like Obama. Now, when they call presidential debate, there's trouble for you.
It's become an institution.
Yes,
the institutional memory.
I mean, there's trouble for you. He's got voice clarity. He's got composure. He can stand one place for more than 7 minutes without even turning his head. When you are competing with people of that nature, as I said, we are careful. I don't know, say, Jena no Pukwajiban is the boss there. If you look at her demeanor, our UPSA, she's also started learning that. Now, let's be real. Baumia cannot stand 2 minutes without moving away from his original position. He's not a preacher. He's a politician. Preachers hop, politicians stay. Napo cannot stand at one place for a very long time without hopping. And I was surprised. I don't know if it was a KJTR evangelist yesterday. No. I mean, no, you see, sa kokro we no na politicians, no. We are Drew baby.
You know why Manasseh Azuri went back to
apologize? No, you see, yeah, Drew baby. We need to open up the wounds so that the Ghanaian politician will know that no, people are observing, people are watching, so that they will not take us for a ride again. Because what showed the way he was hopping.
Hopping, let's say, can you?
Or the and you see, me very hot. And I'm saying to me, was why I want to sit, so I will not hop. Or the baha, no I gallop, no the akobaha, no gallop. It's a mark of breath. Anytime your breath control and your thoughts.
Where the omo pa wumbe tiaka, omo consultancy. Eti baby, I'm a person me do kono. Person ye ransem ni mo. President Mahama, Mr. Kafu de bisa question about the obeye afa galamsey ye say nsuo. Connected to that was a question some Mobekaya from Kojo Youngson of Joy FM about Omoye galamsey aban say Omoye galamsey nti odi omakoto afiase. John Mahama gave answers. Okay, say ompene emaye nye galamsey wonsuom ana kwayem, he will ban it. And omo we afiase no. And I'm saying you're the real kingpins of galamsey. Ne binum na disika show mwechi yes you know. Yen fanche wo money and started from a clean state. I want to know what you think about that because meaning say mummy you are passionate about that because you must start free. Now you ba then we will go again.
Asama mbeke. And yen this 364 the problem. Upesi we see wasi ube. Yo munyi mumfrim. MPP ministers to galamsey. Maka. And I am repeating, Western Regional Minister Otu Galamsey. Imrekuduka Otu Galamsey. Yes, Otu Galamsey. Axim Nzema East MCE. Onokura de or shopper or ton Galamsey equipment, champagne equipment. As our champagne is say on a shop. na okoto spare parts no they can repair machine need to galamsey and I have dared them the past 4 months. I want them to go to court and they will see something. And because people are desperate, they don't care about Ghana anymore. And His Excellency was right. One a room who to galamsey no, they know nothing about where the funds are coming from. The main ones are here in Accra. And what this kind of kumkrana say. Young guy or Tiwa wa promising say memma we juma. Na one man juma nye. Me ye juma wa napko. Wo pese ugu napko a wa mama manye. There was no exit plan. There was no proper exit plan as compared to the youth employment and even JIDA that had a solid exit plan. You had no exit plan. So all the so-called 100,000 youth now were throw them off the hook no. When you know, because when the dear obewu, but nipa na site ni ye ne dia no.
Otimito excavator no.
Otimito excavator no. Ye man nkrata no chief of staff desk so. E Jubilee House. I've said this one too. I want to check. No. Yeah. I mean, what frame up already? Yeah, sure. I want to check. Okay, and then when we are now. Minerals Commission, any Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, we not to galamsey. I've said it over and over again. I want them to come and challenge me. Minerals Commission from Asurubesi, from their board, everybody, we not to galamsey.
Then you're going to say for
forget it. Because so we to galamsey. Minerals Commission, Mami or Dano, ni constituency or no ni fee echi ye to galamsey. This a wound to be now your Minerals Commission penia. Then necessary. Kochia kwada no tewura mu hona watch a fly and yewura asante hene miru machi bru emra Ashanti regional minister ye otewe ene mo Lands and Natural Resources minister koye uche di asante hene kan wase mobile no be kan me shedem said the mo matra ma me na mba menka but answer na me kan the mo matra bra me se menkan no Mamin come in the answer. And as Sante in my tears, say, Sabi Bruce Sabiado, one on what them hono. And him quite for we would any and mention on what here will be a galamsey site. One can know me MPs. One year MPP are been paying for only DCs. One year ministers. One year chief executives. And no tomb for cancer. Yenya, you what them here, ye tell you or has yeah, you hear you or Hanchi Chemedu Asana, etu galamsey no. No mudu musika bo galamsey humbai. What happened? Obianya hoshi. So I think that
you think the answer was right?
Yes, the answer was right. Yes. And you don't expect to tune for so Sabi or bank and answer or Kungura Makwachubi to galamsey. A Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources and the Minerals Commission no responsibility to do that.
So we can give the amnesty to Nkitten
and
go after Bamum penny for no sense, you know.
Some menin sound. Minu or two. No, I could react idea. Na accommodate me. Na fi Michia Minu restaurant. No, I told you, mammy. No, I told you, mammy. My dear, we did 3 days. Benjamin and I Jones are to na post for akwache no na ka say aduane ne captain David and ye dem be court ye do court wa e ye den na de aduane bi na so menu ya no for two restaurant e come de me no to aduane ma me na me di
de wo de wo mokro no
na wa mokro no enti wo wa de sika no tenkran ha
they are the ones
ministries department and agencies in penifo na won kran ha won na e yes adwuma no won na say e di kan chewo. Who said we don't know them? We know them. I mean, they are there.
But that's a question. But Mahama announced a certain policy. It's the first time where president being Ghana matters waka bibisa, and I want to pick your thoughts on that. Or say, even though mining is not illegal, well, who says openema wo party penny for odi omoba wa bemu. Eko yes former goodie to adwuma ni bi mining ni bia. Entimi ma ekun against galamsey a yese nsuo ni akwaye no entimi ma yenku ni ye enti ono de ompene ema na ban mu nipa bia enye mining not even galamsey because for galamsey is illegal but ompene ma wonye mining wo panyimu na e was a wo beboa no na ye bo nsuo ni akwae ompene. What do you think about this policy?
Same,
or if you want to do mining, koye mining.
Mining neja amemonu to said the minua kojo e kind. But same my main clear bibi quick na membra we so during a year question and answers no. Omubusa GMBB about a year sports.
Yes.
Where that's what mobile building sports stadium. No, okay, BB say untimi and share and I think I for on that position I would just depart from His Excellency's point. You see, the NDC has a track record in sports, in sporting facilities. And yeah, this is the Cape Coast Stadium. Enti, minim say yes. Ora Mahama share on mine baby as say yakodu no. And they say opeke on mine no on person obese bobebre yet ase. But sometimes, look, our track record. And when him Ora Mahama track record. Ora Mahama every opportunity to reset the country because when Professor Mills picked a year on my memo from Kufuor. President Mahama was there. On the difficulties. And on said the boss at 10 and yama around. Sa experience no ho. Then when yami and I don't man be main driver. On the difficulties. Or 10 and yama. Because to stay in court for almost like a year. And so you are able to manage the economy.
Yeah. So you wanted a clear promise in ABC Stadium. But remember good news because speech, there is a part here you spoke about that, about not building new stadium, but rehabilitating the atmosphere.
You see, I think that we don't have to overstretch your facilities are your water that by doing new things that we don't have new brains
so you
to manage.
Think, yeah, that's the point. We can
1, 2. Sesi ayeti heno yeni FIFA approved stadia.
Yeah.
And only idea say Accra Sports Stadium, Kumasi Baba Yara Sports Stadium, Tamale di no credit to wine. Aliu Mahama Sports Stadium.
Then we have Esipon.
Hold ye ya omako ye. Takrade. And all the others, none of our stadiums, what Ghana, and the year FIFA approved that. You bet me about match, and Nam sent.
What the near training center?
Emma, and Nam Santino, Emma Black Stars, Echo Kumaseno, Thomas Pate, Vice President to Coino, as more catcher and say, and yes, can you hear Udaf? Cause me boss now. No cash. I dare you hear say you pay pitches, Papa.
You be in the year.
So
get that from your archives. What President Mahama said about sports facilities from his speech.
Stadiums no more, but because sports presenters, no, the table, and a echa filled with here.
It's not healthy.
And the stickers. Attachment to ball, boss what to
so was a manual seminary ball.
Yes,
no, yeah, sports, and in fact, sports is an avenue for job creation for a man and a power.
I want John Mahama. Let me say this: John Mahama should give us his clear
on sports
cut policy.
His
Excellency Monka promise no. Ghana for Jini Dioma. On Sebono, more beer, so
but I will give you something that you
because our track record, Ghana for Nimno, Wayebi, the NDC, PNDC, we know them, and we should just do the do. Now, the issue about Galamsey with His Excellency response, our MI apt, on point, Adentia, and me so kojasne na menenako. The main reason why Ghana is struggling with Galamsey issues is because the president and his people are involved.
Hey, masa, bohobi mame. Asemi ya
Akufo-Addo num na etu galamsey no. Akufo-Addo ne Bawumia num na etu galamsey no. You see, let me be frank here. Mpacho, when you demo a platform is
sure.
I'm not so stupid to feel say galamsey Akufo-Addo buy and buy. I'm not stupid. Yenya issues from rolling style, your operation, cow leg, any those now. But you see, the previous administration almost me dealing with the issue because the government was not part of the galamsey. Now, we are not able to tackle the problem because the presidency is involved. And I'll give you...
presidency now, I just say...
national security. Yes, my galamsey as ever no. And I before now the catch him say, yeah, can say the presidency is involved.
Hey,
I have said it on there before. You see, the galamsey thing now, no.
Serious.
Sammy, galamsey now, kosono. People are looking for money for campaign. So, enya dia wombe jai.
But omo say nsuo yi nyina amagana ya kra nsuo abagana in the name of
Sikanibreti ya kra nsuo. No one say ya kra nsuo.
Very important. That's a sad thing.
When say kra nsuo no so kra abana ya another business for them. They create the means to create business
and
out
profit of it.
Yes.
Wakasa.
That is what they are doing to us.
So you hold President Mahama to that promise.
Look, hey, meba unim di omo ye. Unim di omo ye. For the government to succeed in galamsey business, almost said that police, the military, and the police is shame. For the first time, no. For when that to be done, say you down sorry one day, you say national security car. See, I know the mom di a friends akwaya okokuma say afedi onko bepe flag bearer ni bi edi o MPP mu na yi kru no ye adanfi na napon ye na mom yi na napon adi na napon na ye head of transport e wo Jubilee ye da sorry ya yes boys bi gina ti wa forest mu tu go
Akufo-Addo krom no
yes etiwa ye kwache wo mo national security boys. They were 8. And they were using national security cars. Please.
Make a story. No?
Please.
And
they picked the cars from the Jubilee House. They took these boys to court. Boys no enuanom ebe threaten say Akufo-Addo enyai boys no boys no be shase akasa omo kasa enye papa.
Because you be hu penyufo na session meeting nyina. I see.
The next week, I'm call court. And I'm boys now. As I'm talking to you now, 4 ewa abrochiri. As I'm not a foolish case.
Wow. Am I yare?
No, how can say I buy your
national security near soldier
cars.
And they are protecting a buying penny for more galamsey will assume. I mean, how wicked can people
be? So say Obi Kache say, look. Go and listen to Ekowusi. Sit down, listen to that tape very well.
MPP,
former
Vice Chairman, Central Region
Ekowusi. And I hope, maybe already
a parliamentary candidate.
Sound okay. Just imagine this
guy.
This guy.
On that guy is a candidate for jail. But
candidate for jail. But say because Ekowusi these two guys, there is no way SNDC we need election. John Mahama more form Moody. Galamsey issue.
Baby, I would yes in it me pesi yako baby. Minim say ha na be ye model. There was a question about sports video now already, but mon keep him ame yebebo. But there was a question about ansan yebeko free SHS, yanko father for all. Since Central ni be shunned off. Bisa Ira Mahama say NDC mrebi ye born to us Ghana from to abama ye say ya can send bebre ye ba ye bechichiwe Eba say father for all. Ti obisa question bi say one penny Mahama as father for all no. O boss e the sign wa na o the sign wa. He say you tutu afiri mu ti say the tutu be ye no. I say have you been exorcised or the father for all syndrome? Or my answer, I don't have to go into the answer. My means that in free kojo. What do you make of that? Oh, so, do you remember that?
So I say father for all, say I know call because of a fighting corruption.
Yes, or see to a freedom. Yeah, and what because you have been at the forefront of the corruption fight. And
I want to make a statement. I don't trust the NDC and the MPP when it comes to the fight against corruption. I don't trust any of them. But the NDC and the MPP, I don't trust any of them. The reason is this. Yenim wonwa ewo MPP mu na ano a wo ye niyam bi enya nkrata gu ho a se ye chewo ye nchi obia yenim won so a no wo NDC mu na ano whatever time a ono so nkrata gu a se ye chewo ye nchi obia but yemfa do ni nyina nto nchen me de me say John aka na me say die nti a me ka wo me show so se meto aba ma no, of which I am repeating that me,
you Captain Smart said,
no, me I have said it. Me nye central for no musro mu position. Time I mete adomno, because say I'll be a fool if I vote for the NDC. I'll vote for Nanado, and indeed I voted for Nanado. 2020, I voted for Nanado, and I am telling you, this year. Men who say me and CPP no one hwa ye flag bearer.
CPP name also they say
Ansha enya flag bearer. Because of his position now on corruption. Say oba one. Na bemu ni pebie ni hwa. Obetimi ato state assets. Mebusano no yiba no. Number 2. Say, one want to
talk money minister beyond talk
Japade
hotel assassin
won't mean talk.
Dear you, yeah, I won't talk. Could you not to be?
Number 2, one so I talk by Japade. I won't in a bem to say before co-position. December
hotel say.
One want to talk by Japade and a by assassin in Nano. Obaje. John can say me or say. The fight against corruption, no. If you really mean that, it should start from within. Enti ono the second coming, no. Obama the fight against corruption has started within. Owie no a no de akwa bonte. Same ube ne chairman. Catch them and say wanye obete bobole bobo.
No, you can trust him. Like Bobie said, no. President Mahama is a man of his word. And you can take him at his word. He's a man of his word.
You see, there is something about John Mahama. And there is something about the NDC. Last week, I'm casting with you. Because when Kufuor took over from Rawlings, a bold, said he wants President Kufuor to prosecute him. So Abokro. And you see, and I'm casting a traits. You see it running through.
Yeah.
Now, after the Mahama administration, then another NDC leader called John Mahama came out. That look, my man, me and you, Yako contest on several occasions. Now, Ucha 8 years. Say, what were any debts on me? Prosecute me. You see, when a leader...
Me Kai said, or can be about hotels be an almost say or Dubai.
I don't know there. Those hotels.
But to Nengam this question also say quick one me here flow. Nengam this issue say President Mahama in government issue say he can bite with the issues of Abuga Pele, with the issues of $1 million. I've forgotten her
Vicky
name. Vicky Hammer,
yeah.
and other issues.
Yeah, because like Bobby, let me come in slightly. You see, even in the questions and answers, okay, Jida was a very difficult case.
Very difficult one.
And change some trouble for doing CBB so na ye refi. Say Rishemu no ono ne order say yenye Jida in Rishemu. report no ko di ni ho no wan twen am obi am right to information request kojo sam na mre no kra ni ho sa mre bi ani ho ono an the report no ye dan e bai mo hwe obi ehu di tuam because say ye betumi atu katahye ne proyase a ye nso kania ento so ne ye mo obi akwan na onka wansem. That was commendable. 50 million cedis na akwa di nkrofo bi nsem oje ma wo maye no omo an na wo say ye di omasem ye di omasem ma na ye ya mom die but say I'm ready ono ani nua ono na down for the yonko brebo ekoda afiase enunti if for nothing at all we can believe say this man will live up to his word. I'm happy say Kojo you have decided to vote for John Mahama on the basis of this, and you are saying that this will be the test case.
Hotel issues, say Mahama or hotel or Dubai, any idea? Make a one can't be done.
So what power check?
Oh yeah, sure. Make a one can't be done.
But when your information,
would in your betray? Me na make come as come as Mike. Make a one can't be done. Okay, and. The weekend to that week broadcast now, front page of Daily Guides, our stories near the end by now. It was a proper briefing.
Proper briefing from where?
Oh, Tiasia, we are a communicator. You understand this? So I said no. I have to go to Dubai myself.
I see. To that extent.
Oh yes, I went to Dubai. Remember what dancer for?
Wow.
Okay. Me drew
MPP for your bad.
Me drew Dubai. Yes. I said that is why I came back to say that it is not true, and I am sorry. It's locations now what them are here. No, there was nothing like that in the entire place called Dubai.
So they paid for your place?
No, they did not pay. That was after the story.
Oh, okay, after the story.
So the office BB will to koji exclusive aba.
That be ni aye we my join composition.
Ba ko pe
it's me verify say.
Okay.
So who just for hotels for Dubai? Why is he now saying say or call we lose the election? But abayin kura man baby or better. Then I didn't know correct. So let me go and look. Now locations no me am the koye and obia ohu Ghana for no Dubai airport obia menim said the idea is see here. Ye wie me wife the koye. It's ye wie ye na ye me samba back to Ghana. Ejidani mu ho na sa sesaya bags or trolley no mako. Na nanim ne John nanim ni.
Oh, I see.
Ubi say no be catch you. Oni ni pa be for. Honestly, me who no na be say ko bechi.
Oh,
no be sing. Not knowing say we who me from afar. Now the protocols and the courtesies I the man as a former president it's na Dubai guards the be ni ono ane de omote car ketwe bi mo airport one om de neko and he stopped. And ono bu me di. I feel na me ni choice. Na me call in chain. No je me yere bag no. Tini you. Ono former president no. Ono je me yere bag no. Handbag no the cut now.
Or also a gentleman.
And yes, a gentleman because at that material moment the one you careful. And you do.
Or you yere bag.
Yeah, sure. I mean,
what's a man?
This is and there's a picture to
humble
prove it.
Man.
Eti you do baby you check in ni bibia you na for flight. And me busa say does he know anywhere in Dubai and the hotels in the back home? Because locations now me wono I have scanned through. Ubusa there's no location of the sort.
GPS no cannot
a hotel. And we must place this.
Any present pioneer. Same way.
No, sure.
MPP for
we must place this on records. Say, so to hotel and no would Dubai their minim. But they can't that done bad dear. Missy a crochet. Only hotel. Ewo. Sami when stop it say fight against corruption. And none of the support Akufo-Addo. With him he's the worst and the most corrupt president ever in the history from Gold Coast till today. What come and penia? Jumi die keta se ne proye ne kanka do koro no pa e Ghana ha. From Gold Coast, Queen Elizabeth mo time abrofo no beto Don Diagoji Azambuja mo time beto share yeso ha besin ne. There's no corrupt president than Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Someone will ask me why. Number one, if they want us to prove, number one, former Greek minister, 2016 documentary, a man Nana Addo Akufo-Addo the best friend no. Army worm infestation. Papa no so you sue 80 billion. No, they fight here. Army worm no ukrubenzo. Ebroben no kusi so 80 billion. Yeah, they fight here.
80 billion.
He was cleared. Yes. And this informal council may confirm. Confirm yes or more whether they ira or they don't ira, whatever. Confirm you took Burkina. But and then no problem. And then another so excavators 442. And yes, excavator 4. Makumako 442. According to Ekwewusi 1, 2. Professor from Wating. Number 3, and the committee in it, say 442 excavators in Danso. I get from location. Car, trailer the excavator, if you Western region, back Cape Coast, Central Police Station. Wabedru, police for check it. Apostle for to car from Cape Coast, beton, sir. Low bed was then a coffer excavator no e one mabo. Umudu on a low bed in this but excavator in this one mabo. What do you know to in China? What share budget I call Office of the President? Over 2 billion Ghana cedis a year.
We have PDS.
Okay. 2 billion Ghana cedis a year. BC. We divided by 30 to alpha. You would know how much we are now. We are spending almost 19 million Ghana cedis a day at the presidency. In Pacho.
A day?
Yeah, the day. No, what are we using that money for? Yeah, the day. Yeah, the day. One district, one factory. Abainese was spending over 3 billion Ghana cedis on that. AG group of companies, one district, one factory. Into only see can then the question. No,
corruption.
You see, and this is what I want my colleague journalists say
shine light on
John Mahama, catch it and say, hey, Brad John, I deal with why let's correct it. Nanado so men kasa Nanado, I'm a chief of staff, I'm a car. Enti ubabo trimu sakura wonka.
Yeah.
And then we neutral. Okay.
So Bobby to asoma me. Na fa galamse woni siname.
Yeah, my member been on the corruption, right? Me
the father for all no.
Me pe eye John Mahama any NDC commitment in fighting corruption. And said the minian kind with the answers our the my Ghana for no emuda clear. Interestingly, now Bawumia throughout ne kasa mu nyina ne to nyina ontumi mention wo be bia so obe fight corruption. Very interesting. Medwene ho mentias say when na mode campaign in 2016 from 2020 down to 2024 yen TB but mami dealing with a last point now raise you know issues about father for all. Oh, me witness say the existence of the late Mills. Ora Mills mi hu no. Erade my yemubia kwanya. We were very close. We saw what happened. And I think say now Mills' idea was that you resettle or minor than chasing people. Me say amwa. Because Enyema Akufo-Addo ne Bawumia ne nkrofo de aye o man we.
Eno na show mu kutupa.
Ye no na se wo mu kutupa. Oni o mu di nkomo banter on social media no mabusa. From 2008 to 2016 no mo ba idea no mo timi ye. Look, my brother, I will sit here and if you are telling us that the former president, His Excellency John Mahama is watching us, Mr. John Dramani Mahama. And Radibe man wini. But if he fails, if he fails,
and then they
will not
check
fail.
and or a former president means being
Maybe
Kase,
any of you can say
there. But if he fails,
check.
I'm running by Juma.
no, you see, sir, because the reason why the whole country is quiet, the reason why as Obia Yedin Shekufuado no, nobody is afraid of them. But Ghana for Jiri said there is hope. Because
the hope is in Joma.
Yes.
Because all the Bobby Debbie Amekase say Kronoa Akosoni or Maya Japadia Benya Fe. Say what per se attentrene justice a year Juma and Mraya Juma. The only way out is change. Because there is no way Bawumia can come. I'll bet you and there is no way.
I mean,
the only way is for there to be change.
The reason why I want change, and you say MPP 4 year, Bushi 4. The reason why I want MPP to go to opposition, I say, SSC to stop corruption for 2 years.
Ghana Besia back.
You see, corruption now, air cost to say no. Chief, let me tell you this. Over Fourth Republic here, Kofo, any John Mahama pe, any Abanya Mampenia, who prosecuting minister won a file.
Yeah.
A J. Kofo. Alaji Isa
Mobila.
No,
one Abem.
No, Alaji Isa Mobila was the CPP chairman.
Okay, you are talking about the sports
PNC.
Yeah, PNC.
Yeah,
no, you're sports minister.
Yeah. But other Mahama the idea no party ni so come.
Yes.
And John Dramani Mahama so on no any party ni. Or can necessary so then the court San Jelly no. Okay? Enti some say Kufuor catch them so be fight corruption as an individual. Imagine it. So John Mahama as an individual, that's why I'm saying that I'm not going to vote for NDC, I'm going to vote for John Mahama.
No. It's you are.
Enti and no me GD say obetimi a prosecute. Nipa bako anami no.
That's
what I was saying is say Ura Jomama Omomodin ma onfeli Ghana.
Yeah.
On punishing thievery. And many can be or say a Kufuado or a corrupt. Akufuado a corrupt for.
It's a corruption.
There is difference between being corrupt and being a thief.
Why do you say so?
He is a thief. He's a criminal. He is a thief. He's a criminal. And I'll tell you once again. Look, if you are not a criminal, how can you allow a company from Nigeria while parking in here the airport? Not in table based working game.
And some ways is it
now I shall say or run a COVID test or jump for $50. And after
if it doesn't 150.
And then 150, right? Okay.
$50.
Then after 150,
150.
Then after working for 1 or 2 years, you're sorry that crap. Ubisa health minister also minimum. Ubisa
contract when make I not move so contract.
No, they appeared before committee. Ubisa foreign minister say minimum. Ubisa aviation authority airport company minimum. Ejomu free na buy. Omo wie ya no man issue statement from a presidency signed by Fremont Pare. Telling us say Ejuma frontiers for no bag Ghana abeye ye no. Omo dey say sika be $38 million say na eko. Ghana nya $6 million. Na unti abufu sem. But omo exempt omo from a RTI that no journalist or any other person can seek information about them.
Then you are justified. Oh, friend,
Unya president, how can you? Then a bonny way to me. Look, let me tell you why Akufo-Addo is a thief and he's a criminal. What could you COVID sika ediaba? Any a catcher must say, okay. COVID sika na mo dia ben nyina no. Well, Yama Parliament, Niente bipartisan committee. Wenum nie. Yes, I am can. No Mumra committee ni so. Now for the expenditure. Are you a free year? Any chairman of the committee? Nkrani was say Kabashima no said ye. Bepeme na ya yegyina and unu say omun committee MPP nin perform meeting because Akufo no yes cannot and they cannot justify. The president is not worried and you are telling me the president is just corrupt. He's a thief, a criminal. And we need to be emphatic on that for the first time we have a president who is a mafia. A criminal, a mafia, a criminal, a thief.
Now there you are cross on the say. And that is why I salute people like you, even though sometimes we disagree. Because the Omodia, you see, o cano krena chira umuno. Na yes national security. Kwado ya chom predo
39 times in 2 years.
Ya chom sa.
Ya chom. Oh, makokuma se meba.
Ba kokra dem so mo dey handcuff.
Yeah, sure. Na yetimi ya chimi.
All because chrono na ekoso you are talking about.
Yedimatra ejoso. Me fi kumase ba ya chima ejoso. Police station say what fi ejoso aba nyina ya fama nko ba bia.
Na sense na da bi kwadwo mebo insanity o mo cheche o na kosi say.
Ensem me.
So it is chewe hu kwa.
You see na wadwen ye won say omu hu na Captain Smart. Ade ba ko bi wo me ho. Wo chimia we biri mi kuro. Moment chwe.
Because onye bone.
Ne menka. Se meti ase a mejai. Menti ase a wo ye medai, menti ase. Same, o ma cheme sa the last but 3 a o mo cheme. Me group CEO, me HR manager Ntama, Mr. Nyama COO. Wo nyina bae. Wo bae na mada. Meti akonwa mo national security for office wo na mada. Ena ba ko be nyanam say wada nam say nanka come here then come didi o say captain nam say captain ahana odem betan say mejide.
So it's all about intimidation.
Yeah, but you need to do far na yet.
Na say me table bi ho, yesi nkofo bi ni pabonefo bi, yesumo mo betu bi tu ho. I mean, this is why we need to rescue this country. And there must be a new paradigm shift. I mean, corruption is your first subject, but I want to pick your thoughts on one last one. Ni akodi esi kumasi ye kuro. Na
but can me
no me ba na account.
Okay, all right.
Jama me come there.
Meba now the account.
Okay, all right.
On the issue of free SHS. So Mahama can also phobia, yes, also for Kokobi, as well the Omania Champo was why. On the Namwa was Mahama be free SHS move, be free SHS move. And President Mahama gave an answer to that. Producer boy no mame. Na bossa answer ne mame afa. The part about John Mahama's speech on sports and Fatwa Soka Krebi, yeah, banner a geomo responses now. We are going to Kumasi on what the MPP did there.
Excellency, she also wanted to know what your position on free SHS is.
My position on free
Yes,
SHS?
aside the bill, yes.
My position on free SHS is known. In 2015, I launched progressive free SHS. That's what the Constitution says. The only difference between us and MPP is the approach. We thought that we should put the infrastructure in place and we should do the necessary preparation to absorb the free SHS. And so we started with day students. We made it free for day students. And in the second year, we absorbed 120,000 students on the free SHS. Nanado himself lauded me. It's there in the media. Just, if I had my phone here, I would Google it. He said, Nanado lauds Mahama's free SHS. It's there. UNESCO, congratulated us for launching the free SHS. How can a person who launched free SHS be against free SHS? And so it's a political gimmick that is played by our opponents. Free SHS has come to stay. And nobody can roll it back. All we're saying is, let's improve the implementation. Let's take away the bottlenecks. Let's work to abolish the fast track. Let's be able to feed the children better by decentralizing the school feeding, the free SHS school feeding program. So those are all the kinds of initiatives we're thinking about. But we can only take that decision if we come together as stakeholders and discuss freely the challenges that it faces. Today, there is not the environment for a free discussion of free SHS. Ask any teacher or headmaster. If they make comments adverse to the conditions and implementation of free SHS, they are either sacked or they are transferred to Siberia. And so we must change that. we must free them to be able to come up and talk about it and discuss free SHS and how we can improve it. My commitment is to improve it. And so that political gimmick, if he comes, he will cancel free SHS. And I've seen some Osofutu going around and repeating the same thing. I don't know if he's, I don't know who he is, but he's also gone around repeating that same tired, hackneyed, political propaganda. I am committed to free SHS. I was the one who launched free SHS in this country, and free SHS has come to stay. I'll just add a few things to what I said about free SHS. One of the objectives we would set ourselves in terms of looking at the implementation again will be to allocate dedicated funding for free SHS. If we agree that education is the most important driver of prosperity and growth, then we must be prepared to identify and earmark funds for it. We already have Get Fund, which goes into infrastructure, but we must find dedicated funding to be able to implement the free SHS seamlessly. Let me also assure the sports fraternity that we shall develop our stadium infrastructure for track and field sports. We'll fix the deteriorating football pitches and pay stipends to footballers in the Premier League like we promised in 2020. What we call the lesser known sports shall also receive equitable attention like we give soccer. Let me also assure.
This is NDC 360. We are bringing you NDC and you with two experienced broadcasters who have paid their dues to this nation. I'm talking about Captain Smart of Onua Mache and Kwamina Bobiansa of the Citizen Show. Now, Kwamina Mame starting free ho, we bonita umame. Now what concerns kakra on sports?
Yeah.
Me the speech kakra ba. Shahone Mame, nafa your views on President Mahama's answer on free SHS.
Okay. Quick one. I think now I'm clear on JM direction in policy on sports.
Yeah.
And I think he can do more.
Sure.
The NDC can do more. You see, NDC, I believe in more capabilities, more capacity to drive this country.
Bampuntua.
A bampuntua.
Yeah.
India na mempese mo beto to mo ho ase. Munim yo.
Yeah.
Dia mon kan kire ese mo be yo.
Sure.
Na mo be yo so.
Sure.
So
me feel say the President Mahama can answer there for football
people.
We say Ghana football atetia pansem because of local league now.
Yeah.
And local league is the
infrastructure.
Yes.
Asemu makasa.
They're very, very important.
And your economy na ma man yefe.
Economy grade
economy you. Cause the CA say John Kuma nwu anka yedim say $30 million on account no. Nti John Kuma economy obi e.
Over here pa.
Twen men ka second me come say.
$30 million.
Oh, alaba kwa beto.
What you say?
Where we are dodo.
Na one me last one.
That infrastructure.
Make infrastructure. Police ni bia no ka ho. When them so wonya police ni. Because the way are on Nantino. Onanti and set trained police officer. Also for kwasi aso. Who say Mahama ni madan si chen MPP. That time na me former COO Mr. Winfred Afo on the try me ninja pictures in time na yade me da ministries police station ninja you know try on the try by. And I catch a police and say, let me tell you this. In the Fourth Republic, party where yamfa individual no ye presidential candidates in the party wama infrastructure ewo Ghana NDC eno no wuntimi wuye de hwe enyi yi na enye infrastructure kekese yakosi 6 unit class sad na yeme time 6 unit classroom block 3 unit classroom
dormitories
e dey see ho no yepe strategic infrastructure e dey mfa so bebre me ne 5 years 10 years like Rage Hospital like University of Ghana
like Kejetia Market
sankame me ebia me John Mahama kame see military hospital kame nyama dun se me de beto je kufoda Say my friend J for 38 military was. Ebia me no one coming here. You see, these are the kind of infrastructure you hear. And Ghana ni bia or person or ten no crap can be him say. Eba ni yensi Japade ma omeya.
So I mean, the point is
that no see brother.
Number of fraud na be.
Only from here when we
number of fraud na be.
The brambu wa be the time. It will be pela
Obia nim say eba no infrastructure. John Mahama within 4 years. It's a fact. Infrastructure or you know. Umfie na imu. Infie watri from 2017. Besi ena me no kase sa wo chemu tena. Abai we nye one.
Captain Smart nekasana a reformation so.
I mean that is a fact.
Yeah. So with sports issue no Matthias say but ade ba ko na me person me ti free or nsana ya kokumase. Na onua Kwajo Obusa GM question be that day.
Yeah, the new things.
That a dear bay for fro.
Yeah.
Na me jine Kwajo Busa as a question no. The ba me team na me pese me catch it. But mind you, corruption no enye yinkwa Roland Agambile. Nso issue. Somokaya. GM drag asem no to court. Nti now
even national service scandal.
You know, so the same.
Addicted many.
Sure. But quick one.
On the new things, you know, what came into your mind?
Put him. The Mbusa me want to say, Captain, JM has also new things we actually view.
Was that what came to your mind?
The Mbusa want to say, what new thing? Okay. Because look, bro, when I wake up and I know that Atuabo gas, the Mills Mahama administration is giving us $300 million annually. Or is it per month?
Annually.
Afibia.
Sika nke ya debe kwa kra uja from every bononia base sika ne kai krumba.
Se me sorry na me hu sa de no a. E se me nkran say John Mahama enya opportunity no a. The Atuabo gas phase 2 on be complete.
Hospital is illegal.
That is where I'm coming. So me sorry na me hu terminal 3. Na me kai say na ye Bearland. Na John Mahama in the trans who say no. Sika mo de ma ye ya ban no. Ye kwaje bosia mo mfa ntwatua. Na mo nsi ye nsi terminal 3. Akufo ado ba ye no ni nua ketua na ya saa de no. Ene nko hu nyansa say. Ene ameso domestic flight wo. Mame enye bibi. Na me compliment me nuane de no. O de ma Magdan. As in a private entity. Eya Magdan e de ye adwuma gu ni botom. Do I need to ask John Mahama for any new thing?
Yeah.
When I enter Kumasi, me grab me chroma santimampon. John Mahama na my water plant.
Yeah.
John Mahama and a year Mampon station. Baby, I will see Mampon station, Santimampon station. Do you know no. 8 years now. Do I need to
what
ask
you're saying is based on the why you bid you trust it so
why you bid and John Mahama the last 5 points now boy you know he mentioned about to reset the country. What's it? I have the experience because we have gone through tough times and he was there.
It's resetting Ghana.
Yes.
It's a new thing.
Oh, I agree with you. No, I agree with you. No, I agree with you. I'm just adding something. Hold on. So experience. Then he mentioned about infrastructural development, which means a continuation.
Yeah.
John Mahama is just taking us from.
When could you ask that question? So I'm moderate.
Yeah.
Meso new things maybe a bit by my dream. And also, and some of it one kasama come once more. You see, for a president to tell his party people on where you mama no, who pin say NDC be babem say look, me ma bemu, be anywhere between I am mining. Now one sense why a government official. It's something new. Bako so akojo bisa asem de be see meeting ni. Say the akojo wan kasa na wo kade bona baso no. Say me ma bemu ni pe bia ento abanja pade because you see why must we continue? Obi be ye minister or jaketua kakaka.
We need some new things.
Yes. And these are some of the new things. So no government official in John Mahama's government will buy a bike car Abaya Sase is good. And uni meba maybe all the person ukrom na pesa uko. Cathedral, what is said about what he would do about that cathedral matter. I love that forensic audit.
One of the most useless projects in the world.
Yeah.
Of which maybe cost you a cement alcohol. The cathedral.
Now come on, cement.
Yes.
No,
what they're trying. So we say.
1 minute because one of the
What friend MPP journalist no. Omoma yeti ase eye aban no na de saa aniswade hunu na ba. Nti eye nsore no ne ankora na de wo nsika ebesi odan no enya ban. Na so when they say asempa. And I am the America quarter cement $100. Na me so a one, na me 99 ni go kam. And I yeah order Emma Fidelity Bank that every month be am more $100.
I think that also I don't go.
Oh bra.
Hey,
man fancy the am mama anthem.
Oh.
Then edi busumi nsia 88 million Ghana cedis.
Actually about 330 million.
What's that? I am saying now honorable Samuel Kuje to 439. Why the catch National Cathedral. I am daring Ken Oforiatta. Camera, look me here. I am daring Ken Oforiatta. If they have not spent 450 million Ghana cedis, I'll stop this job I do as a media practitioner. They have spent 450 million Ghana cedis. Now watch this. National Cathedral for platforms. So almost sending messages and they still send me messages. Ebuona omukwa krafi Israel by na botaina former chairman of the Church of Pentecost. Opoku ina kombo mpa egu bo no so. Jesus. Che. Ebuono omo de 1 million. Ebuona ye 1 million. Oh, bra. That's why I make a Messi FM okay. Messi Buona mo de two container mo bag Ghana hano. Hey, Ebuono omo to fi Israel Gethsemane. And he had two container. So mo de Israel botain.
Because do you know that the only equipment at Kolebu treaty cancer patients? I say,
what they train?
About you this or the to be.
Woman tambuono eto container m de si ship m. Ebedu Ghana. Emma so from pennyfo atwetwe wuro. Ede won sa kogu container abo na dem. Ebo mpa ye me ye bia no mo hwe ebo. No masaka container na to. After spending 450 million Ghana cedis on the National Cathedral.
It is sad.
And I think that one, I said, JM, chia so for no more board in the Surinagum. He should start with Opoku, my own former chairman. He should start with him. He should jail him.
Pentecost. One thing is certain, that accountability will work. Mahama so be me ya hwehwem. Be be sika na kodibia no ye be hwehwem. Also ye Kristo ni mapa Assemblies of God ni. Oye ntoboa wona sorry. Emma ye de.
Because investment be before.
Before, but I say waboa na sorry amomasi. Asori dan bebre. But say obe support to say yemfa nyame di mokro no de. Never. He will not condone stealing in the name of God. And I think that is a statement very profound. But for a honey day yen come on media encounter no. No, there be media encounter the end see where part 1. Yentimi anko 24-hour economy. The President Mahama kind about ICT jobs, so many answers. One day, one show, not enough. And until my guest Ashemebo, ye best answer ye BM so that we can go into the many other issues. But baby, I drew moment of truth editorial. I had a situation ye say kano kra. Impempi no sem trophy bi kese. Ha, ye de no krense ni nyina ebrel. What are we talking about today on Moment of Truth? We are talking about the MPP for Koye and Kumasi. Almost omu yi omo running mate Eddie Atre. If you wait, mame, I will just show you a few clips of Nsembia a course wo na maba me guest ho no muso de emu nchechire mu ne o ma no di sem we fa ho no atutwahwe we mame ye ba sisi ai. na abusuafo asɛm we me nka bi Captain Smart ne Bobi Ansanko an ebe ka bi me nka bi kwamna Bobi Ansanko Captain Smart nko an ebe ka bi na ansa no mo be kasa no wo de hwewe ma me producer fatwa to aso just give me the 4 highlights na yemi what our guests have to say about it.
Ghana Ghana abakosoma President Kufuor call retirement but to be said case we say a free say Ghana from 1957 ebe kan ye nya president bi a wabo Ghana che na do da Kufuor me say a free 1957 back kan mo fa mo Kwame Nkrumah no mo fa mo obia di wa ba di mampanya wa boga na ho ban e di Ghana kola nim che na do da Kufuor me ka de say ya di jawa ne de so ya di jano no ofa soa ye ma ne ya akono eti na ye jira ha ya ma de si 2008 na bi si biobo chama wutu bi kan na me ka so ya ba ya fe ya ba ya ni monyam sana na do bako adako of Kufuor na bako na 7 January wa so onu adi ni oketo ba obi ansa nene de ne ye ba ena ma de ajiche obi a kabu eduade abu school a se be tua chenkofo no mu wi school fu adi a ne bebu a sa pepepe abai na chana na Kufuor do obe eti me samu ye free her koi adwade ye koye ena de ambassador that that's you ma say me politics here ba me say that de ko danya ne ya England abroche padi ba ko ba dis no fa de Tony Blair fufuro aba de fa de Kestama Tony Blair say Kestama afutuo ba ko be nam di ma digitization na do wi ase no but who more dey say Obama England for their national ID card moyo aba da English abroche aba national ID card and now da Kufuor do ni Dr. Bawumia ye wada national ID card be wa and na wa di bie and di bie di abroche bie wo and di bie di abroche bie wo Ghana has so ebi ade ebi wa ha na di odi ani ma di bie be simple no why tamamu di Bawumia na Kufuor do akasa Dr. Bawumia akasa Dr. Napo Chirechim. Anya no kreda. Sadum so Ghana. Na Kufuor do akasa. Dr. Bawumia akasa. Dr. Napo Chirechim. Anya no kreda. Sadum so Ghana.
Kwajo Ocham you ni masem ka osana na wasumwa.
Maminchia Convention People's Party. Na Menda Mampening Dada onye ne baby call Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings ase. Pakwesi Misata Alihu Mahama Professor Mel Somwase. So omojojo Kwame Nkrumah kuma ewa Asamado. Na nkase mo esi Ghana ne nye. Won wa tedi American asen beti ase. Hwe. Nipa bia ode ne ho to Kwame Nkrumah ho wona mamu mu no. Na otimi de ne sen. Kana tekra ma bie nenum ka se Kwame Nkrumah.
Ose mo Kwame Nkrumah no.
Obi ayade bi a chen wo Fourth Republic mu no. Onye nyansafo. Number 2. Say Same when you presenter anambwa. Okay. Enti say Bobie akyere me adwuma. Say me ye presenter. E na wo ba besua adwuma ni bi for me ho. Ye tu wutin say wie ya. We say captain say yes. O boss no kyere adwuma no. Onim hwe. Na de wo ba me ho besua dai. Kwame Nkrumah na ode Ghana ba no say momo Kwame Nkrumah na pama ya tia say onye Ghana ni. Enti ye pese ya to aba ma Ghana ni a ne running mate ye Ghana ni. Enti na me meto atia wo no. Cause na po nye Ghana ni. And CPP ni bi obeto aba ma MPP bi a wadwen wo fam. Any Nkrumahist in this country, including J. Kufuor, any Nkrumahist who would vote for the NPP this time because of Napo. Sabi, what dream of him? And let me tell you this. Sammy, Kwame Nkrumah, you need big six be our Ghana. There's nothing called the big six. The time when you wanted that for a babachi. Kwame Nkrumah na ji independence my. Na bra Kwame breye even before ansa obete Ghana National College 5 years before your G independence and ye easy. Ufin cry. Oko Axim. Udu Cape Coast. Na nkoda ye demonstration about sa soldier fu ya ye bo mutu kan sergeant JT no mune ade. And then nkoda no so support it. Kwame du kwan ho. Ne driver ni no ye ofi voter region ofi akache. Na Kwame gina kwan no. Then so sini o mapame. O se mene Kwame Nkrumah no so sa woni Kwame Nkrumah de ene bra pebibi ye kopacho maye. O se men kopacho. No tam hom course ro. No kote Ghana National College. Te Kwame Nkrumah boarding Ghana no the T school 5 years before Omanji independence ye be fra kuru ni Ghana. Ti yan fe no nto. Kwame Nkrumah na pono sa akwa no sa de bi no. Ono sa no. Ono e ka kire se mo Kwame Nkrumah no KNUS no call no sabi ye ne busu ni bia na si ye e Kwame Nkrumah na si Legon Kwame Nkrumah na si ye kana na do si ye nyim firi so ne fa na wo fade into so ensi ne wo fa ne on si e Kwame Nkrumah na si ye hwe so ye Dr. Bawumia running mate Dr. Bawumia na yere Samaria Bawumia. Madam, good evening. I hope so. Nice woman. Sukula. Sa oba ne call yem and never be ni party room about me ware no. Infantman girls. Kwame Nkrumah ni see. Na po yere owa ni se school be Nkrumah. Kwame Nkrumah ni see school na po yere call here. Na dream yari what is wrong with him? Hey. Otumfo bu baby or say. Sa bedi mi bukura na msuru. O say kwasi o kasa bumbum ye de nwoma na suma no ye mfa sum sam nsuma no to si subie ma kwasi o kasa bumbum ye mfa asum sam nsuma no ye de nwoma na suma no ti na posore ye no no nim ni sudi ni ban ti ne watworo enso obobo hye ne botom MPP for san kotro krata man say uja for ji wo chi wo hwe ade no so o hwe do so go you no de hye ne botom no akeka de yope Sami Kwame Nkrumah John Mahama osi Legon Hospital osi Bank of Ghana Hospital osi Rage onumpo o say wo de mama mfa mo ho nto Kwame Nkrumah ho na John Mahama wa ya Sami University of Cape Coast Professor say MPP mo mu boast nyina e ho no mo school Kwame Nkrumah ni si sa school no Winneba me kwa Pam Secondary School Kwame Nkrumah was insulted by the UP say wakosi school wo Winneba esi school wo Swedro na wasan so di school akohye nwuram Kwame Nkrumah wept. It took Ogwamahene to call him, told him say ma obunto him na dachi eso ebamfaso Apam Secondary School na tehi Kwame Nkrumah si school ni si nwuram say na nwura no eba be yekru ma Captain Smart akosa school ni bi akofo ado bedi president Onchem Secondary School awasi from beginning to the end the Mahama kura sisi ho won't me complete for su training college and na put me fe na se catch the Ghana chechire for kita diploma say one day one bon na omo call school omo ntwa omo the 4 passes and they call for sit training college Kwame Nkrumah na see here for repenning secondary school baby anana do free no Kwame Nkrumah na see here Techimai Secondary School, Doma Secondary, Tema Secondary, Oda, Labone, Kwadaso College of Education, Atebubu Training College, Brekum Training College, Enche Training College. Kwame,
and the schools are still there till date.
Kwame Nkrumah and the C. Wo waben get funder Rollins Sebe. No only master's degree, only first degree de baye. Only Akufo-Addo de akosia wo fie son age ho sika nti get fund ne etom kukuru neko etom kukuru neko etom kukuru neko wo de no to nchen a hwe kwanya Kwame Nkrumah fa so industrializing Ghana. And I understand before can one district one factory na me boso for me because Ajima Kuradu yebi osisi gari factories here dey on 31st December women's movement for nyamani na adada. But back to Nkrumah. Hwe Se Kwame Nkrumah eba ni team so bisi National Cathedral ena wanya akosomu a kakane ebe na ebeso. Ya Kwame Nkrumah te hwan ko be di president odi wie no so akase be nya akosomu ba metu amena me nya akosomu but metu amena na my friend National Cathedral kakane ebe na ebeso. Na na do so ko Legon na na do ye demonstration e wo Legon he led the demonstration so Mario Nkoko nam dodo adentira every day every week yemo 2 crates of eggs and a full chicken per student Akufo-Addo na ne bi na no kai and necessary ya ono sana pono ode ne hoto Kwame Nkrumah ho no ene Legon students no umudi aduane ben no umudi
it's also secondary school aduane abusu ama teachers ni teachers kre wi aduane
Kwame Nkrumah Institute of Economics and Political Science. What did he decide to do? And not Tamko Winiba. And I'm afraid you sue the and Kwame Nkrumah said that no. We share Ashanti region. Omo pejadi. Inti yambo modena yammo Ashanti region e dwedi de nkoso. Inti ahodo yensisi edwa na yammo awo. Okwa no akoye. And the Cape Coast man hene friend say ebe imbrada bra. Na wo ada na wara wo ya ho arusun amena mo fro na mcheche wo re nti gwayi nsi factory bi aman also nana gwayi will produce the workers nti awu je na Cape Coast the means schools wo ho hwe napo na ni atra ne nton na oka asem bi say history be repeating ho 16 years ago baby ojina na Akufo-Addo stage bugum se ni refia me kai no na no ebu agum na wakanam ontimi nwesa na wa mene da na nipa na ode nasem akono so no so nima me ka kire no hwe je ikufo akra majo obedi mampeni ye na ba efia se wa kobi se wa ampe o ka kire se nkrofo Kwame Nkrumah no se wunya se mpapa bia nka mfa na ho a ka no tumu no na poko menhia just enra Urie yewura ho a okochi Asante Hima. As a Dyson. Asante Hima esa ka the same thing kire napo. Na Asante Hine tufu. Akwada ohene na atete wo. We tufu. In less than 3 hours. Na wakojina simpies we di Asante Hine atebsa futu na ade ma me no. Time mempe for wade. Na Asante Hine na ne ka biom. Sa akwada yenim se obese daache ye tunufu wadema isa tunufu abonte enti Asante ni yes
some way very profound
yes akwada yenim se obese daache ni se tunufu wadema isa tunufu abonte enti Asante ni kasa no he Asante no ye nyansafo bruta wanhwa wo huda o se ye bo wudi no enkrofo se wani nsu ade Medie mesan wuti na mane nya ho. Asante Hine be sign ni ti. Wo wana o mu di yewura tem on Facebook no mu tie me ye. De nti Asante Hine be sign na puti ni se be eburu se be nya ado. Oso ni nsem tete ni bi. Na o tete no osoma na poso onkofa nsu mura na okofa ba.
So when gentility outside cry.
Nti okofa ba nti onim se akwada no nye sa no te. Nemom na po benyim ye no ye wura so ate de Ghana fo aka efi se or started say oh to sino. No, you're not here, you. Sanko a dentist, Papa, and Kobe Santini. That's it. What did them John say? So, yeah, or your dentist, Papa. Huh? In Kobe, but on your dentist, Papa. What you say? Obi a ubedi education minister. Opese me back wala keto. Ye chen se de bema fa bema to. Ah, ye di wura nwoma suom se ya. No, say ya sorry engina. Anko me ka ye dachi ya hwete no. Ba me pese na poti ase. Ado be hia ne president no nka nkyere ne se Kwame Nkrumah wan fa oba bia wo ka mu da. Kosiso didi president edi tu no do wuye. That's number 1. Number 2. Me osaje for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah no. When kum oba tuntum bia so oba akokwa aware. Da when pimo bia one staircase so me na mehwe for man bewu because of person aware oba akokwa. Kwame Nkrumah nye bi da. De toso bi omni say Kwame Nkrumah ne nkwada atotofin wan da. E bi num di na chi bo nsama no yi ase Kwame Nkrumah nye bi.
Ebredi no ana say
me cap Kwame Nkrumah sem de wunim ne dru so a no waka.
Oh, yeah.
Kwame, no, hold on. What am I from? No, see, yeah, Kwame Nkrumah. Mami Rewe. Gihok. MPP se Kofi Dwuma ya ade. Ma petition busu wo Ghana no. Kwame Nkrumah na si. Gihok. Kwame Nkrumah. Aboso glass factory. Kwame Nkrumah. Zuarungu meat factory. Wenchi tomato factory. Kede match factory. Akosumo textiles. Kumasi shoe factory. Pualugu tomato factory. Esuchari sugar factory. Commander sugar factory. Kumasi jute factory. And Samum Cannery brake and tile factory. Takwa Bon Satai factory. Bogatanga meat processing factory. Bogatanga rice mill factory. Gihok fiber products company. Ghana Black Star Line with almost 15 ships. You're surgery for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah. You can't. You could take a craft. I don't put a behavior. I know the Mahama Bayamana Yakono. MPP cannot even boast of toy aeroplane airport. I'll mess with Nkrumah toy. Me a message for when see toy airport. Nana do bon grace airport to
you want to compare yourself.
And then
we do me na enti na pop so kire say Akufuado waye adwuma chen Kufuana even MPP na mu no
afoda me ba no when him say obo Kufuodin you see makacho say obi kasa for when tie no na fa waso hwe no o say mo Kwame Nkrumah no ene no jinai kono ya wan president bi no aba Fourth Republic ma ni dinya ya different no syllables no sound na wo mu no apart from J4 and say na me kan wo me show no so say it confirms and komo bi a obedi ye wo cantonment say ombukufo and you see every new position requires repositioning metia say me di assemblyman men kasa say biom if he say bibi foforo bi abekame ho napo sebe what the MP what the minister asan the minister you're running mate when him said napo onye MPP running mate because one accepted offer no somebody should show me he did not accept. There was nothing like an acceptance. Running meet, no. Someone should show me. Yes, one accepted. When to be no tomb for us. J.A. Kufuor no.
Kasabasa.
Ye tena wurem, ye ni Kufuor tena wurem. That time na wusu ye said ye to sing. Na ye ti wurem. Ma MPP ba soro no. When to be mention J.A. Kufuor and Danase. Na mo catch the Kufuor say. His Excellency Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo Accra Manjo wo de wonya hwe se si yi wona pass me wonya hwe nti no problem
okay say we hwe ni phone so
no Nana do realize that akwana kan kwasem eti ordinary ball baumia Never me page and who's about me no he's talking about
the phone.
No so kuta the phone.
No be a yin running mate or kasa the way yin running mate ni the phone.
Oh the phone so we the phone so. That is why after their course you know no mu twi the nimu Kumasi and run ajo no.
And Mathew on the Western region say one kasa mo na mo central for na major na mesi bone. Me no kasa o Western.
First na omo kasa asem na kire yan na ye ho prayer. Honorable hello honorable na posi wan kanasa na poi ye catch o plane. Wo kasa mo kwame nkroma no yete. Enti na purpose so akira me say ahemfo na kasa na. You see wo mu nipa o. That's my worry.
We are closing at 10:20 p.m. It is so bodrum na kaya ho. We are closing at 10:20 p.m. because this is our 10th edition. 10th edition and there's a special edition and I have special guest here. Eti kojo so bodrum. Never me so about ho because na kwame nkruma dia. Oh yeah, oh my Ghana. Because
who yeah, so socialist party.
It also now yes, you have a part of Kwame Nkrumah. Kojo UGCC. Kojo T.
Send over UGCC.
Kojo T.
UGCC is a UP.
It's also free UP coin. Kojo Abeka be injo. The African of the millennium.
Oh.
Obi Nelson Mandela cross original ho emano.
Sabe
Bobby
me stay focused on Napo. Me stay focused on Napo. I will not deal with a young Nkrumah issue. Nkrumah story, we don't need to, rewrite it. We don't need to tell Nkrumah story. Overkill. To me stay on Napo. Enka baby am di besi no ho na momie no mo ba ho. Unim de ntia Akufo-Addo ne nan ebo Bawumia no. Akufo-Addo never liked Napo as Bawumia running mate.
So be okay.
Never. For none of the MPP big wins.
Never.
None of them.
Akufo-Addo stood against it. And as we sit here, Bawumia any framework parenkasa.
Chief of staff no.
Yes. Onene nkasa, onene yaka.
There is framework parena ne yaka.
Well, whichever way.
Ayaka bi ho.
Yeah. Oh. And look, let me tell you. 60% of Jubilee House nipa omoto aba ebeto aba etia MPP.
Hey.
I am telling you.
Bawumia Jubilee House.
I am telling you.
Adentia.
Omo ye survey. They have the BNI has the report. I have seen the report. Me read it. 60% will vote against MPP because of Napo. Yes. Now, almost force Napo on Bawumia's neck because polls are not ensure they just use the BNI to frustrate the system. And in fact, Kufuor is the architect of Napo becoming the running mate.
Are you sure?
Yes. President Kufuor
I hold a contrary view.
I
know a discussion that has ensued.
Now, there is this leak tape. But you see,
I think that I think that Abronya would have even performed better.
100%.
Abronya would have been far better.
Better. Now, 3 days ago, tape will be leaky from Jubilee House. Boya, unim Boya. Boya here Juma, you know Boya. Oya Juma Kufuor, Akufo-Addo office. In fact, Akufo-Addo trusting a chair Bawumia. Boya, onsi school demoda. Boya is on drugs. Boya na ko di intro on Peace FM. Ada omuhwe acid egu the late Ibrahim Adams so. Boya na free radio so Peace FM. Minimi po na hye ho. E kan say onu Boya agina onu ohun say Gregory ahwe acid e de egu Ibrahim Adams so no mkofa Gregory. In all Gregory trial, omo afre Boya. ne won ketenkete fon bi sa we very powerful.
What's the point there?
Boy ya na wakoye tape okodi nkomo obabi ena liki ye ne ba me inside. Boy ya say Napo last omu yi ni wie no man announce no mbe ye party wo Jubilee House. Napo sia no corridor mu sei. Okwa akọ ha age no. Napo didi na temso mfa ni nkura sesem mfiri wo. Na aduchum no nkonko ha age aduchum. Oh, it's on the tape. Let me tape number say here. And the boy I say high videos videos I'm telling you that arrogance asama omoka no ene saa na nia enso ade a omuni pa when yantete yie no. And I'm telling you rotu for krobia me catch krobia say krobia ji tikeke enyo na tete na po onim na po ntete ya wo hwe krobia asante hene ne ma ne ba pani no ene abayo no omunyimi te se ayi na po omugimi te se na po
ente se
na po omugimi ente se na po
very mature
David otumfo memma no nye saa look at their demeanor in public.
Hold on. Okay. Say okase ono na etete.
Metiase
akonwa no won we wo ho eyemma.
Eja meba. Me asantini po. Me free man for offense. So I understand our traditions. Into minimum they talk answer. No.
Why are you also saying this one? Because we dey
No, you see. No, hold on.
What they can hear.
Ahene mane ahene nana no obviously say the name new person oka no. Omo kwa enfie kosua amamre ene amane.
Ti the sa.
Na po na tetewo. Na po ni otumfo ntra da say ode ne te se wo tete no se me kire.
Okay. But amamre
ni amabo am wa kire mi. No,
good. So the intervention was good.
No, and make us say ye kro mamamre so I understand it. No otumfo came in ma de kro. Obi a ye wo asante bia no you know me free break to abusuan mu. Nkodum break to for asante mampon ye fie so busumuru
na ye na kese ono de entete ni na wan fa anya adwuma
wan fi na tie boy ase odidi na tam se on free ne sonko na aduchum to say aduchum ama program na say
no ni ho
aduchum ama
okay education minister
wan si ho
no person the only minister wan ko
sir
then na also
opa ye record ha there
now
ma won say chairman sabonso
obede
Yo.
I said Chemeza Bonzuro no.
Na
Joe Wise second deputy.
Joe Wise ama ho.
Omo nyina
Joe Wise ama ho. Na onim minia. De entia ma omde na poko she ba omi akon no say one. Omo to be convince ba omi ahwe. Na po your this year. They just need Ashanti region. Their base. Omo to nya base no a because almost to me the Ashanti region Eastern region win elections da. In the election we nya mo. In the day to focus on base in Ashanti region. No mo kofa kakra free Eastern. Emra meka ho. Right? So na after the aka kakra but so mo to me nya 85 90. That is their and Napo can do that for them. To mo kofa obi a oyo this year. No mo fa namra. Now not knowing say omo kwa kofa Napo edina bano. And you see Napo no in 2016 or clocked 37,000 and over.
Parliamentary elections.
Parliamentary. I want the constituency in 2016. 2020 or dropping 7,000 votes.
They didn't know
One constituency.
Many a hunter in it.
The Bacha Sata, no two volunteers. Sata, no, ya this year. Mensia, or dropping 7,000 votes. You see, I just want people to understand that Napo are damaging MPP. And you see, Napo is the reason why Bawumia will go home with 35%. Mamfa to be count 37. Napo because wow constituency Napo ni impact biao. Research company big called me 3 days ago. After omo program no Nansana no program right. Omo wie no company from no so omo ko research wo Kumasi na so unim Kumasi figures na obenya data no ebe one way opeso ohun ni ya go to Aguna, go to Asante Mampong, go to Ekumewu, Ejeso, Jamase, Drobonso, those areas. Ask them who is Mathew Opoku Prempeh. Me was a hand almost I frame me. Was it Bobie? Omudru ono. You mentioned Mathew Opoku Prempeh. Any puff 6 Bekacho say Omunti Dinida. 2 Bekacho so many Edin, but they don't know the personality.
They hype.
Behind
or this year hype,
age and you see Obia watching them Napo. There are 2 things I will say. I mean Kasanche Napo impact on Baumia is negative. Their research and round well, but you see,
they are positive.
But you see, Napo, yet we be anto chair. Napo is the first running mate here, you know, or TV record, or your cronfo. Or your G. And I think Napo is running away from prosecutions in the future. Massets can win a deal. Massets can win a deal. And Napo. And you know, put a cover on Masset. It was like normally say back where say
15 cities.
When not the budget say
70. That was the contract.
And you chrono. And you know, put a GG a year teacher sick as well laptops. Patch or sign echo. And I want NDC to find time. Go to energy ministry. Or go to a scandals. He and I. You know, I'm the better here say Ghana a win, you know. Yeah, much woman. Here and I contract. Ayona.
Say Okotoso.
Okotoso.
And who had acted lawlessly and he could have wait me years and this year.
Also, I want to conjure Napo, yeah, look, yeah, if we allow Napo and Baumia to run this country, bro. Me come to us Ghana, there will be no Ghana anymore. There will be no Ghana.
That's a pa. Mama kojo me ma 2, no mama we 2. No mama
but my friend say Citizen TV Ghana. Almost say
Akina Radio to Techiman and many other stations. Yeah, there will be as kojo. Bonita mama. Mate. So we nya say baba dia. Yeah.
Napo issue. I think say natural partner na say ninchechiremu no more insulting. He's adding insult to an excruciating pain. And minim di enti asese MPP fu nsua de no. I say some dread bi ne some ahantan bi ne ase fa so ho su bi. But one would do what am na ye omo ya. Asam na Napo kaye no Mokwame Nkrumah no Mokwame Nkrumah no na che say ono onka ho nti onye Ghana ni. That's why I ask him and opese na ma me friend say Napo ma me friend say
o ma friend
tell me bu say
mo kwatwetwe asem
no there be I just want to know sabi me wura wada me buru anya no asante ni kwa ni ma me din anamba jo Mahama je ni ma me din. Google says yes,
no, but I think so. Pacho.
Pacho. And yes, you are Papa. Bra. Papa don't go for a friend. Back one your friend no a free year, Usu a free year, Prempeh. Or call a year share south no. Or no say or person claim will be a who's or no deal with him. No, I am 10 points. Oh no, I am 10 points. Abase, ne papa. Eye, on Hineba, Kwame, Chichi, ano ya peja here. Udi here from 1960 something to 2013. Ena, ne maame, and so obo ni di nyako a ede ka ho. Say you won the 4th February 1979. To no obe share the 10 points na se no. Wabo ne papa din. Na wabo ne maame din. And yes, sebe. And your ban a wound po. But so opese would di on my anymore. We must know you and your family.
Now, one moment.
I mean, it's a me busano.
Yes, we
Could you, what you sure say your name?
Winning, the buyer was a winning.
Your name, I can
meeting then we can take the conversation.
As I say, MPP Penny B. Penyans a coin be faso. A patch of manapo.
No, can't be tea.
Look, let me say this on record. If he and ne, ukui. Ekosi and then now, no, and Raya Benada. Anna. If he and Rabnada, it could say a Benada away anyway. Say MPP point to me and Pachawa. MPP will lose Western region. Straight. See me, I'm going to give you the region. MPP will lose. And Uncle for your mood. No.
Consultancy advice.
My main can't summon children.
Over in the West.
My main can't summon children.
It's with the air.
Kwame Nkrumah.
Suppose a woman in Pebia.
Kwame Nkrumah. What touching now? We need to make a saba. Akufo-Addo na Adaka Bugum. I was the same place, no. Kwame Nkrumah Bugum.
That's it.
One lose Central region.
Yes, we try to mama.
Media Mekan some three. Kwame Nkrumah embu trade fair embu entwitwa ase man abusuafo.
Second one.
Kwame Nkrumah enkobu eye Kaneshi Sports Complex with $4 million and 80 million Ghana cedis. Now for the ehono meye ejanan bia. Kwame Nkrumah.
Third one and last.
Kwame Nkrumah enante nkola
Ngobula
general hospital embungu emma enkola mfa ho enane football park.
Penyi se obenyansafo ye buni be waka. Na abusanfo me de meka na ye de dwumedi na bawie ye ne se. Ye nuanoma
we dem say wo Masem TV. Almost peke.
Masem chance
Masem TV. Masem TV nti. Kwajo chimbu afo ne unu akobi fi agbe so omo chia wo. Good. And I think say kwajo me alternate na abusua eye ni bresem. Mpenyi se papa so pa nwoma so enye nanum de ntia ni mum ne yeyo ntia. Mpenyufo omo wo madwuma omo yo. Omakopem so bi omabre enso omabetena na dwese omo ne oman no bedi nkomo on NDC 360. De omo kan nyina no se bia nya amanyosem na party sem. It's about our heritage. It's about the forward march of Ghana. The area number 1 sentimentum ade ba kwe wo se ye hye so ne se mate binum se ade wo fie ye enya ade bia na wo fia eye. I want to repeat. Enya ade bia na wo fia eye because ade bi wo fia etimi ye musuo. Ade pa na wo fia eye. Ye hu asante ni de hye ye papa kofo abeyo mampanyi. Enyema bebre wo ye ya NDC for na ye mpene so na ye support. We didn't support it. But there is one thing you can say about Kufo. Kufo no nya dwe no nya hantan. No nya nipa mu yemu. Obi ono utimi kase. Se Ghana ban twa sika wo ma akọ humabo sika mu budget mu. Se yemfa nko ye Keta Sea Defense Project a ye de bebo ye nuano ma before the Ghana fo ete bia ho ban a. Ono obe lidi asante fo amoma ye o ye kire demonstration e wo Kumase. Wey utimi ye vice president. And MPP mu ni pasa. They say Abronye would have been far better. Obia ono energy minister. Ode dum so abeto yenso. Nenne otumfo say tutu few years ago, kojo mebo akase mebo otumfo say dum so asay ni fie electrical appliances nyina. Ko gina Kumase ummu ni penti. Jiroku otumfo asa so say dum so bia ni ba bia. E na me no mo kase kojo I'm telling you breaking news. Bantema dum so so munipa if it's a Ghana for nim day people are discerning doom so be any na ya bisa o say my doom so timetable o say mo amonko ye mo de
person me bisa question be na me de Free Senior High School. The first car ever a manufacturer was successful, not air conditioning room.
I just walk out check.
Bonseka.
Not AC room.
AC arama de.
Not AC room.
O can I see the answer?
And he said, let's even assume so we started free day. Now, the free board in the best also. Chese me manye on.
But I said, Benyansa for ebu nebe yan kana sem. Ejabusuafo, that is it. Obia ti mi catch the teacher for obia bia we twa pass kasem ti ne ma meze ko kira de ho na obenya alawa. Wo se wabon onima de we didi teacher for atem. Ti mi catch the enkran ketenkete wo secondary school. Catch enkran ketenkete wo secondary school say na mo muti ayeye mpo se muti mi ko agya nan ye mu hu yegu black polythene bag mo. We ebe ye vice president. Nyame mpangu ensi osaje for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah honhom be kasa wonyame be kasa o se asoro obofo ba beto abama na asoro abofo na wo ji asoro abofo di na pese odi oba na ne bema na ne nipa ne aboa na ekwohye syllabus mu. Haven't you seen the speech? So the comprehensive sexuality education kg not even SS kg enye kwadwo mbobie mu amoboa ye ma yeso diti ya kade we na eba Ghana. So look, it is about Ghana. They make Kenya, whether you are in Ashanti or Western or Central, wherever you are, about why you babetu me say, she was sitting them at Wabapa. Me de obi ase. Now what you say, the best when she near the 11th edition. Aba Kennedy Japan de oye de obi enemy crocodile the John. A crocodile the John. Enti busia for hwe wasitinem na to abapa e honyom na ebo no ewie pa e de aseda na eja obi a na wotwe se na ye besan so ehia.